What's up, y'all? Welcome back. We got newly sponsored 88 Fitness athlete Miguel Paulo with us today. We're going to do a posing video, y'all. Camille and I realized during posing practice, there's very few videos out there that hit any poses outside of your mandatories. So we're going to go over a bunch of poses, ancillary poses, if you want to, if you want a word for it. There are poses that are not in your mandatory poses. So you can put them in your routine, you can do a photo shoot, etc., etc. You're just not going to do them during your mandatory pre-judging poses. Stay tuned. There's a whole bunch of them. We're going to go through them. Miguel's going to be my man. Check him out. Alright, so we're going to start with some ancillary poses. We're going to start from the front. We're going to do as many from the front as we can, then we're going to turn to the side, do as many from the side as we can, then we're going to do it from the back. So let's go ahead and get started. The first pose is a crucifix pose. This one looks really good on Miguel. My man. Just like so. You can see why it's called a crucifix. For this one, he's nailing it, by the way. For this pose to work, you got to have good legs. You got to have good biceps. As you can see, Miguel's nailing it right now. One leg in front of the other, you can cross them or you don't have to. Where he has them is perfect right here. Come up just like so. All right, relax, big boy. That one's a crucifix. Mike Menzer made it famous. It's a great pose, but you got to have big biceps and great legs or it's not going to work for you. All right, from there we got overhead victory. Go ahead back into the crucifix. Watch this transition. Go ahead, overhead victory. My man, just like so. Overhead victory, same thing. Great pose. You gotta have great legs, great biceps, and forearms for this one. Good. This one you can do out wide like he's got, or you can bring your hands together. Just make sure you're looking at them while you do it. Good. See this way? If you got better triceps, you want to come up like this. If you don't, keep them out wide like Miguel had them. You can see his lats are out wider here when he spreads out as opposed to there. But if you're tricep dominant, this one's going to look better as opposed to out wider there. All right. Overhead victory, y'all. Relax, big boy. What we got next? Quad abdominal. That is a mandatory, so we're going to skip that one. The Atlas pose. Atlas had the world on his shoulders, right? Check him out. Boom, just like so. The world sits right here. You spread out. Again, you gotta have good triceps. Let's go ahead and look down, big boy. You look down, you show your traps. You're looking up, you can't see your traps. So you wanna look down on this pose. Remember, the world's on your shoulders. Your legs don't really matter because they're covered. But if you got great rear delts, great traps, great triceps, you can nail this pose. Relax, big boy. Good job. All right. Most muscular. This is a mandatory for bodybuilding, but not classic. So you can do these in your routine. We're going to do, let's do the crab. Most muscular. My man, look at that. Great pose. So you spike a leg just like Miguel's got there. Boom. Come down, crab. Flare the traps. Engage the chest, flex the biceps, just like so. And lean forward, just like he's doing. Great pose, and Miguel looks outstanding in that pose. All right, let's do hands on hip, most muscular. Big different look here, but another good pose. This is most muscular with your hands on your hips. Your feet are spread out, you don't have a spiked leg, you don't lean forward, you don't bring us in here. It's another great pose. Man, you look good, man. Shoot. Relax. That is, all right. We got our front lat spread, which again is a mandatory for bodybuilding, but not classic. So if you're a classic athlete like Miguel and I are, you can do the front lat spread in your routine, however you want. Let's see your front lat spread, big boy. Outstanding. Good. You see how he rose his chest to finish off that pose? Do that again if you would. You start like so. Come up. Boom. And finish in the chest. Just like he did right there. Great pose. Make sure your legs are squeezed. Your lats are flared. And you finish with that chest flare right there. Great pose. Good job. Relax, big boy. We're tearing these up, my man. All right. After that, we got T-cup. T-cup is probably the most popular classic pose you're going to see on the stage. When they call out, hey, what's your favorite classic pose? 90% of athletes do a T-cup. Check them out. T-cup pose. Boom, just like so, right? Here's the spout. Here's the handle. It's a T-cup. It's another great pose. You got an X frame. Makes you look good. Kick a leg out just like Miguel's got. Squeeze them. Everything squeezed, of course. Great one. You can do either hand, either side. T-cup pose. Just like so. Very good. Very popular pose. Like I said, 90% of the athletes out there, when they say, what's your favorite classic pose? Right here. Bam! They hit the T-cup. Which is good, and it is a good looking pose. So I'm not knocking anybody for it. We have one more from the front. And listen, y'all, I know there's more poses. If you have more, go ahead and leave a comment. We might do another video. But these are the ones we are covering today, all right? We're going to finish the front poses with a javelin pose. So let's check Miguel out. Another classic pose, another good-looking one. A lot of people call this a bow and arrow because it's kind of, you're pulling back the bow. But it's called a javelin, just like so. And in line, you want to be in line with your hand. You want to look at your hand there. Flex here, keep it tight, flex your legs, just like so. The javelin pose. Another good one. You good? Relax. All right. Let's cut. All right, we finished all the front poses for now, all the ancillary front poses. We're going to go to the side. So your quarter turn, he's already turned to the side. The mandatories are side chest and side tri. So go ahead and show them real quick. Side chest. Bam! And side tri. And excuse me, side tri is a bodybuilding mandatory. It is not a classic mandatory pose. Outstanding, baby. So this could be another one for your favorite classic pose. And this is another very popular one when they call your favorite classic pose. A lot of guys hit that side tri. Bam. It is a good pose. You look really good in it. That's why a lot of people do it. All right. So let's start with the ancillary poses. So you're from the side. Let's see a T-cup. Yeah, exactly. So his legs are exactly the same as he is in the side chest. And all he does is move his hands from here to the modified T-cup, baby. Boom, just like so. Maybe twist a little bit more. Boom. Good. Outstanding. T-cup from the side. All right, relax. After that, we got Arnold pose. Again, your feet are going to be exactly the same as a side chest or side tri. My man, just like so. Okay, so this hand, you want to straighten this a little bit more. This hand faces this hand. This hand, you want to face it up so you can pop that bicep right there. Just like so. Outstanding. And Miguel looks great. He's got killer biceps, so this one works for him. If you don't have killer biceps, this one isn't going to work for you. So make sure if you're going to hit the Arnold pose, you got some serious biceps, right? All right. After that, we got side striatus. A lot of people will finish off their side tri with a side striatus. My man. Good, good, good. So his legs will start like this, but I want you to spike it out. Bam! Like so. There you go, baby. Side striatus, and that is a good looking one. You get anterior serratus right here, obliques right here, abs right here, legs is a great pose. This is an ab pose, so you can see right here, showing off your abs like crazy. Good deal. Good pose. All right. Twisted back. From here, we go to the twisted back. So the legs are in the side pose. Yep. And all you do is twist. Bam, just like so. This one can get a little uncomfortable, especially if you're not flexible. So make sure you're flexible. This looks really good right now, actually. A lot of guys mess this up. Go ahead, lean forward a lot more. They try to go down too far or stand upright. They're up too high. You want to find that sweet spot right in the middle, just like that. Outstanding. Looks great. Good job. All right. From there, we got the hero landing. This one is controversial. It might be a front pose, but we're going to do it from the side. See what you got, big boy. Bam! Like so. So we all watch the hero movies, right? This is the hero landing pose, just like so. When you jump off a giant building as a superhero, this is how every one of them lands. This is a superhero pose. Look up. There it is. Boom. Good looking pose. All right, relax, big boy. And like I mentioned earlier, there is probably more, but that's all we're going to do from the side. If you have more side poses you'd like to see, drop us a comment. We can absolutely do another video. All right, but I'm going to hashtag it. Miguel is balking. So if we do another one, he might not be this sharp.
It might be a little fluffy.
Right, or we'll wait until he died down, and then we'll shoot another one. We'll probably do that, actually. All right, so we're going to go to the back poses. Back is tough, man. Miguel and I practice 60 seconds from the front, 60 seconds from the side, 60 seconds from the back, and coach would say freestyle. Go. And then he's got to hit 60 seconds worth of poses from the back. From the front and the side, it's easy.
Yeah.
From the back, you're going, oh man. Oh man, now what? So, we're going to go with the back poses. Your mandatory is back double bi. We got a back lat spread. This is a bodybuilding mandatory, but not a classic mandatory. So let's go ahead and show them the back lat spread. Good. Spike a leg. Other way. There you go. On this, you want to spike a calf. Hands go just like he's got them on your side. Open up and then lean back, just like Miguel's doing right there, big boy. Outstanding back lat spread. All right, relax. Good. We got a crucifix from the back. So it's the same pose, only now you're facing the back. Just like that, baby. Beautiful pose, beautiful pose. All right, so freeze right there, Miguel. From here, we can do a teacup. One on your hip and one post up like so. Go ahead.
From here, spike.
You got it. Beautiful. Teacup from the back. You go right from a crucifix to the teacup. Go back to the crucifix. Here's another one. Crucifix. One flex pose bicep. And then do the other one. Bam. Bam. Just like that. That's another one you can do from the crucifix. These are all interconnected. There's going to be a lot coming off the crucifix just like so. One more. From the crucifix position is the javelin. So from here, you just go boom like so. Outstanding. Did you all notice the leg shift? I didn't even say nothing to him and he did it automatic. Boom. Leg shift, javelin. Looking at the hand just like it's from the front, but now it's from the back. Good job, big boy. Relax. All that came off the back crucifix. But we're not done just yet. We have the Christmas tree pose. This one's going to come off your back lat spread. So go ahead, spike a calf. Instead of doing a lat spread, we're going to go ahead and just squeeze back like this and flex that Christmas tree. Keep them bent. Yeah. Right here, you can see my man's Christmas tree popping out big time. This is called the Christmas tree pose. This is it. He's nailing it right now. All right. From here, what Dorian Yates made famous, straighten your arms. Bam! Now you got triceps and the Christmas tree. This is a modified Christmas tree. I call it the Dorian. I couldn't find a name for it. Dorian Yates made it popular. So this is the Dorian pose modified Christmas tree. Great job, Miguel. Relax, big boy. Good job. So all those back poses came off a crucifix or a lat spread. Keep that in mind when you're doing the back poses. And the back's tough, man, I'm telling you. If you have a great back, you gotta use some imagination and get up there and show that thing off. Let me just double check, make sure I didn't miss any here. Nope, we got them all. All right, so that's it for our ancillary posing video. Thanks for staying tuned and watching, y'all. If you have any questions, leave us a comment. Again, we'll go over any other poses you want to see. We'll tweak any poses you want to see. If you want to see a mandatory posing video, leave a comment. We'll get on that as well. Thank you, Miguel, for coming today, getting this filmed. You know, he looks outstanding. I'm a little fluffy, so I didn't want to do it myself. But newly sponsored 88 athlete Miguel showed up for us, got us to pose a video. All right, y'all, that wraps us up. Stay tuned. We're going to have more Miguel coming. Like I said, he's going to compete in October. We're going to sponsor him all the way up. So stay tuned. Watch him win that pro card. All right.